I just want to share a comment from Joe Morris. Marcel, amazing work from your team in 2020, acting with speed to new markets and digital channels. Over the years, I've seen you take your team and move swiftly from old marketing models like the 5Ps to the new Ps of marketing. Purpose, positioning, personalization, partnerships. Keep crushing it, Joe. On that, do you want to talk a little bit about like sort of this new style of marketing or how you might see that from old to new and what you're thinking about, especially as we move into 2021?
Absolutely, and I think, Joe, thank you, because you mentioned a lot of things that are part of our new our new routines, right? Going beyond all the traditional errors that we used to deal with, right? I think it's so challenging, so fascinating that the world that it is now from a marketing perspective for a lot of reasons. First, because we inside our companies, we must become the number one ambassadors of our consumers, and I think all the companies in all the industries are waking up to the fact that it's all about consumer centricity, right? It's all about us adjusting the way we work and what we do to better serve our consumers instead of working with just the traditional levers to try to convince consumers to adapt what they do to what we make. So now more than ever, I think us marketing people, we need to be in the cockpit of the companies, and that's very exciting. Another thing that I really believe is super exciting is the fact that we do not have a playbook. It's tough, right? Because we have so many things and aspects to deal with, right? But it's fascinating. We don't have a playbook. Every challenge is a different challenge. Every brand is a different brand. Sometimes you need to go through partnerships. Sometimes you need to go through experiential. Sometimes you go through digital. Sometimes it's all about the action. Sometimes it's more about advertising. And then every challenge is a different challenge. And this is what makes it so exciting. And this is how it is so important to understand deeply who you want to talk to, who you need to engage with first. That must be the beginning of everything. Everything else is a consequence. This is what calibrates all the decisions you do next. And then we're experimenting those different levers every day. This is why different brands come up with different solutions. And you mentioned partnerships, for example. I just posted on LinkedIn last night the picture of Travis Scott visiting our brewery in LA, right? Doing his personal inspection on Cacti, which is an agave spiked seltzer we're just about to launch with him. This is a totally different thing that we would not do. It's a real partnership. It's not a one-off thing. It's a totally different thing that we would not do before, right? And then all the streaming platforms that we are creating with our brands, this is crazy. It's totally different from the traditional playbook as well. So we learn every day. One thing that I tell the team and I tell myself every day is that we need to start feeling comfortable about being uncomfortable, because we need to feel like we're learning every day. Otherwise, we're done, because comfort zone is a place for dead people and dead businesses.